be out, and the point will be given to the Tigers on this one. Score now 8-7. Caitlin Lee coming back in for Kunit, or in for Hansen. And another substitution here for the Tigers. Out comes number 3, Michelle Ora, in exchange for number 5, Maddie Harritz. Harritz will serve for the Tigers. That was a nice spike by Michelin Hansen. As the score is reversed, as the Tigers now take a 2-point lead, 10-8 here in game number 1. The line official calls it out, and it will be a point for the Tigers. There's a nice spike. I believe that was by number 14, Kinsley Holmquist. We got a substitution here. Deanna Walsh is coming out in exchange for number 12, Emily O'Rourke. Kunitz will be serving for the Falcons here. Here's the hit. Sails to the back of the net. Hits the net. Harris couldn't react in time. Closing the lead now. The score is 11-10, still in favor of the Tigers. Kunitz gets another serve in. Lauren Worrell got her hands on that one. All tied up 11-11. Let's see if Kunitz can help her team take the lead again. That was a soft serve this time. A little misdirection there by Kunitz, as her first 2 serves were long and hard. And her third serve here was soft and just. And the game is all tied up once again. Score now 14-14. Libero Liska will get her serving. Hits over the net. Zimmerman gets the first tap. Mulliken sets it right back to Zimmerman. Here we go. And Hansen hits it out of bounds. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a really good first game here of tonight, as the Falcons and the Tigers are going head-to-head and changing back and forth as to who's going to take the lead. Falcons will take the ball back here as number 8, Ruby Mullenkamp, will take the next serve. Skims the net. That was good direction there by Kunitz, as she sees the open gap in the middle of the Tigers' defense. Now extend their lead back to 2. Now we got a substitution here, as Michelle Hora will come back in for the Tigers in exchange for Maddie Harris. That was a nice save by Emily Kunitz as she throws her hand out to prevent the ball from going out of bounds. Taking the 2-point lead back. The score is now 19-17 in favor of the Falcons. Substitutions, we have Lee coming out and Hansen coming back in. And substitutions. Lee coming back in for Hansen. And Harrods coming back in for Ora. Nice recovery there by the Falcons. As the score is now 21-19, still here in game number 1. Reagan Mullenkamp will take the next serve. Hits it directly into the net. And we got ourselves a timeout here, with the score being Falcons 21, Tigers 20. We'd like to take this moment to thank on behalf of Western Wisconsin Video Productions. We'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors who are gracious enough to donate some of their time to help keep this production company live. We have American Family Insurance, the Miranda Wright Agency. We have Barge Chiropractic Clinic, Dr. Chris Neely supporting your body's healing power. Bank of Cashton, Scott Wall, Friends Supporting Friends. Carmen Fortin, New Directions Real Estate Expert. Cashton Building Supply, CBS Designs, Kevin Kirking and Courtney Cush. And Chaseburg Farmers Union Coop, John and all the co-op crew. I'd like to thank some of these fellow sponsors for making tonight's live stream happen. And as we continue to finish the end of game number 1 here, I'm joined by band director, pep band instructor, and fellow live stream caster here with me, Wade Behrens. Wade, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Hello, everybody. It's great to be back in this gymnasium for volleyball tonight. Can feel the energy and the literal heat. I am dying.
As we come back from the timeout, looks like we have a few substitutions here.
I'm going to try and keep a track of stacks for you folks. Something new I'm trying.
It seems there was a mix-up here, and Liska will be taking the first serve, coming back from the timeout. Too hard on the serve, and it goes way out of bounds. 3 points away from clinching this first win of tonight. The score is now 22-20. Ruby will take her serve. Liska and Hansen got caught up. Lack of communication there. And that will extend the lead to 3. Ruby will take another stab at serving here. And here she goes.
Good serve at the 10-foot line. Nice attack from 15. There's a tip on that from Callista.
And that was tipped out by Harper Sullivan of the Tigers. And this is match point for our fellow Falcons. Can Ruby seal the deal here?
Zimmerman hit that one.
And the Tigers stay alive. As
good hit on that
11,
one.
Carmen Erickson gets a spike on that.
Wow. Not much you can do on that hit. That was
Additionally,
a kill
Hansen will
from
be in the
Aarons.
backcourt here.
Oops, sorry.
Ruby saves it. Kunitz gets second hit, and Zimmerman sends it over. Liska gets the first tap, followed by Hansen.
Good spot.
Then Erickson.
Nice
Here
recovery.
comes Zimmerman. Tips it over instead of getting up and spiking it.
Ooh, set her dump. Recover. You're going to see a lot of that from Hillsboro, probably. Do or die situation. Nice tip from Zimmerman.
And there we go. Game number 1 goes to the Falcons. Score 25-21.
What a great spot there, Hunter. Good awareness of going to the backcourt. Easy free ball. You think Hillsboro's got it? Nope.
As we transition to game number 2 and the team swap science, we'd like to thank everybody at home for viewing tonight's live stream, and we also like to thank everybody that was able to come out tonight.
He's got a lot of names to remember in his defense.
Yeah. Names are not my strong suit. Faces,
There's
way
another.
better.
There's another white line for you. I remember everyone's name.
Remember everyone's names. And we'll list off a few of tonight's sponsors again. Sponsoring Western Wisconsin Video Productions. We have the Bank of Ontario, your Vernon County Bank, Ontario, Genoa, and Westby branches. Eagle Title Company, Lori Holt, for your peace of mind. Effinger Sale and Service, Mark Effinger servicing what they sell. And Hold Up Displays, lifetime warranty and made in the USA. Go to holdupdisplays.com for more details. And here we go, starting game number 2. Ball possession goes to the Tigers, and we'll start with number 5, Maddie Harretts.
Good serve in the backcourt there. Nice set. Good tip, good spot. Nice save by the Tigers.
Liska got a hold of that one, keeping the ball in the air.
Oh, that was, yep, there's that brick wall coming in from the Tigers tonight.
And that was an overserve there by Harretts, and the ball will go back to the Falcons.
All right. We got Emily Kunitz, our setter, serving. Good serve right in the middle.
Hit by Worrell, brought back in by Hansen. Now it'll be tipped over by number 16, Harper Sullivan.
Oh, good save by Kunitz. Setters never get enough credit, folks. Trust me. A lot of work.
Here comes the set.
And that's out.
And that is not over the regulation line there.
That's a
it's
hitting
Harper
error.
Sullivan.
Sullivan, okay.
Tried to save it from going out of bounds.
Call that a hitting error there. Nice tip from Kinsley.
Liska sets it up. She'll hand it over to Hansen, who get in the backcourt to Zimmerman.
Good coverage there. It's out. Yep.
And that will extend the lead by 2, 3-1, Falcons.
So Hunter is talking to Coach what is his name, Waska? I just know him as Dave. Waraxa. And he and the Hillsboro coach go way back, apparently. They played together in college. Isn't that crazy?
They played men's volleyball in college.
Uh-huh, yep. So they're good friends with each other. So a nice little coaching rivalry going on here.
That's crazy.
Coach Waraxa, obviously, in his first year of coaching here after Coach Waddell retired last year. So we have a new system kind of in place, and I've heard he's making a name for himself early on. Good hit from, was that Reagan?
And that was Kunitz.
Yep. No, that was Reagan on the hit.
It was Reagan?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Kunitz was over there.
No, it was Reagan.
I know she got one of the tips.
Yeah, it was Reagan from the backcourt.
Now serving for the Falcons, number 7, the Reagan Molenkamp.
Good serve right in the middle. Oh, setter dump.
Hansen psychs out the defense and hits it over instead of setting it for her teammates.
Good on Kunitz to be ready for that. I don't know if she was ready. Maybe it was reactionary, but regardless. Nice hit off the block.
Nice double block there by Hansen.
Oh, good up by Zimmerman. Wow, these ladies are working together really well tonight. This is awesome. Great volley we're seeing right now, Hunter. And it comes down to that. So that's an attack error on not Hansen. 15 on Hillsboro.
Worrell.
Is it Worrell?
Worrell, yep.
Okay, cool. Worrell the squirrel. That's how I remember that. Sorry, Worrell. I thought it was Worrell, in my defense.
Worrell gets blocked. She tips it back to her teammates. Sullivan will try to get over, and it is denied by Zimmerman.
Second attacking error from Hillsboro. They're starting to slip a little bit. It's best in volleyball to let the team beat themselves rather than you beat them.
Reagan will serve again. Liska gets the first hit.
Oh, setter dump again. They're getting nervous. Her foot's over the line. The line judge missed that. Or down ref, I should say. That's out. Good call by Ruby.
Coach Sullivan of the Tigers trying to motivate his players to get back and stay focused. Score now 7-2. Reagan hits it over. Oh! Just comes short of the net.
That's all right, Reagan. Recover. Can't hit all those serves over.
Spoke too soon.
Libero serving for Hillsboro, number 5. Harretts. Good serve to the middle. Going to Callista. Good spot. Nice dig from Ruby. Awesome. Look at that. We have a libero again, folks. We didn't have one last year. Coach Waraxa said we're working one back in, and Ruby's doing her job tonight. And that's out of bounds. Oh, is it Brookwood's point? And the Hillsboro coach is furious. I don't know. Maybe Coach Waraxa thought it was their point, and they ended up giving it to Hillsboro, so no harm, no foul. That's over. Ooh.
Saved by Hansen, blocked by Hansen. Hansen's on a roll tonight. Very diverse in her skills. She's been doing a lot of good for the Tigers up in the front here. And it looks like we got an official's timeout as they wipe up some sweat on the court.
Can you blame them? It's like 100 degrees in this gym.
Even with the fans on. Liska will serve. And here we go.
That'll work. Oh, that's a nice, saw the block coming, tipped it over.
Followed by Hansen, then to Sullivan. Sullivan, and it looks like it's tipped.
It's a blocking error off of Kinsley.
And from being down by 5 points, the Tigers are back in this. The score is now 7-6, still in favor of our Brookwood Falcons. And we got a timeout.
It only takes one missed serve there. Reagan's missed serve proving to be costly in this situation.
As we continue into game number 2 here, I'd like to name off some more of Western Wisconsin video production sponsors. We got Miles of Smiles Child Care Center, fun experiences for your young learner. We got Mr. Ducks for fun, relaxing time, tubing, canoeing, or arcade. Nordic Lanes, Scott and Sue Sordall. Enjoy family fun year-round. Premier Co-op since 1893, serving the agriculture community. And Riverbank, Westby and Coon Valley, down home financial help. Again, thank you to everybody who is sponsoring tonight's live stream events under the direction of Mr. Ken Manning.
So if you'll notice, Hunter, tonight our brick wall is our main middle hitter is out with a ankle injury. She should be back next week, but she suffered a nasty fall during warm-ups. Talking to Coach Waraxa about that. She wanted to play tonight, but they just couldn't clear her in time. So Kinsley and Callista will have to step up a little bit in that middle lane, and they've been doing pretty okay.
I'd say so. If they're taking the first game and still keep protecting the leader in game number 2, I think they're doing just fine.
Oh yeah, they got plenty of blocks. Kinsley's tall too. She's getting up there.
The ball will go back to the Falcons as Ruby will take over.
Katie Lee came in, by the way. She's the main right side.
Lixa gets the first tap.
Good up from Ruby. Nice hit from Katie. Good call.
Nice last-minute save there by Michelin Hansen. The front line for the Tigers is doing whatever they can to protect that net, but nothing seems to be going in their favor this evening. Hansen will set it over to Warhol.
Nice easy hit over the net. Good opportunity, a good spot from Ruby. Got to take advantages of those. Oh, they found an opening, Hunter.
That was a good
wide
call.
Open.
Good call by the line judge there. That was a really, really close call.
Not much you can do about that one, I don't think, Hunter. I played back row, DS, libero, and just good spot by Hillsboro. Oh, tight set. Good spot, and it's going to go because it's a lift. Yep, good call from the up judge. Definitely the right call there. It's a little bit underneath. Kunitz is looking for clarification. She won't get it. I think Coach Waraxa was also wondering about that call. That's a serve receive error. They're tied up, folks.
All tied up 9-9. Hansen back to serve. Here's the wind-up, and it goes over.
Good serve, tight. Nice recovery.
Lixa to Hansen.
Oh, this
Hansen
is going
will
to
get to Erickson, and that will be an error on the Falcons as they touch the net on that block.
Yeah, Katie had the height. She just didn't time it right. Short serve. Lucky break for the Falcons.
And we got some substitutions here. Deanna Wallace coming in for Emily O'Rourke for the Falcons here. And no substitutions for the Tigers.
Let's go, Deanna. Band kid.
Like any music teacher, we like to remind and share to our viewers here that we always strive to coexist with the fine arts and the sports. And one of our biggest statements is that you are able to do more than just one activity. Deanna Wallace is one of those prime examples, especially here as she plays multiple sports in the fall, winter, and the spring, and still makes time to play band for Mr. Behrens here.
Yeah, she's one of a kind. She really does everything. If she didn't have a match tonight, she'd be in cross country. Ah, shoot. Wow.
Here comes Lauren Worrell on the serve. Low and tight to the net.
Good recovery there. They have to be a free ball.
Hansen will set it up.
Tight. Zimmerman, nice.
Battling against number 3,
There we
Michelle
go.
Ora. Ora couldn't get high enough to fight off Zimmerman.
Boy, Hunter, I tell you, Callista Zimmerman, she has improved greatly. She started varsity when she was a freshman, and she showed some signs of being a rookie, and she has really improved, especially at the middle net there.
Amen to that.
Serving, she'll work on a little bit. She missed that one. That's okay, though. Middle hitters don't often serve.
Now serving for the Tigers, we got number 11, Carmen Erickson. Here she comes. She's got a nice run up to the line.
There we go.
Zimmerman fits first bump.
Kunitz not able to get there as the main setter, so the libero. Those of you not in volleyball, the libero is usually the backup, unless they're running a 6-2, which I believe Coach Waraxa is not. He's running a 5-1.
Carmen Erickson ran over to the corner, tried to save that, but there was nobody in the opposite sector to help keep that ball alive. It was a lot of shifting over to the right side of the field.
For the non-volleyball nerds out there, 5-1 means you only have one designated setter, which in this case, Brookwood is running with Emily Kunitz, who just set right there. And a 6-2 is where you have 2 designated setters, usually a lead and a follow. And if the lead setter can't get there, the follow setter will get. In a 5-1 situation, libero will take the second.
And the Falcons could not make any action there to get the ball over. And the score continues to stay tied. It is now 13-13.
Another volleyball nerd thing there. They just did a weird sub where they had to sub out a middle hitter in order for the libero to come in. So that was interesting. Don't see that too often.
And that was a spike by number 14. That would be Kinsley Holmquist, who got the point for her team.
Good serve by Kunitz, faked him out. Nice hit off that. Wow. Good recovery by the Tigers. Yeah, some frustration on the other side there. They thought they had him on the Falcons side and just couldn't get it. Good idea by Zimmerman. It's in. Oh, wow.
The line official calls that ball in. Up from here, it looked like it was out of bounds, but part of that ball must have been inside the line.
Hunter, you were a line judge at some point. How hard is that to call that, huh?
It's specifically hard because the rule is any part of the ball has to be touching the line, and if it is, it counts. So you have to be paying very close attention. As you can see here, the line judges have made many close calls this evening.
That one was not a close call, though.
Indeed.
Definitely sailed out of bounds. Good serve. Nice floater. And Hillsboro seems to be wanting to set to their right side hitter a lot, Hunter. That must be their strong side hitter. Usually it's on the outside.
Must be some of their powerhouse girls, some of them like veteran players who know how to work that area.
And number 7, Hansen's been doing a lot at the front net, so that's probably what it is. Gonna have to be a back row from Reagan. Good spot.
Sullivan and Harrod.
Oh, nice. I'm sure that was reactionary by Kunitz, but it worked.
Worrell gets the last.
Yep.
And that we got ourselves a scoring violation there as the ball did not cross over the net on the right side.
Yeah, it actually it went past the antenna, and the up judge missed it, so our line judge got it. That's one that we literally cannot see. It's an optical illusion for us, Hunter. Another serving error. That's when you know the ladies down there are tired, Hunter. It's just simple mistakes like that in a game like this. Can't make them.
Tigers get the ball back. Here's coming Hansen.
Good call by Zimmerman.
And that ball is out. Zimmerman points to herself. I called that.
I played a summer volleyball league, Hunter, at one of the local taverns, and it became a running joke that I would call out, and it was in. And so eventually I started keeping track, and I was like, 1 for 1. Oh, 1 for 2. Speaking of missed serves, that one was out again. 2 missed serves in a row there. It's a barn burner here, folks. I mean, literally, it is really hot, but also there's another missed serve. These girls are tired. They're fighting hard. It's a great rivalry between these two schools. Nice set. Oh, good serve by Wallace. Or save, I should say. All right, good spot. Good idea.
Liska will set it up for Worrell. There she goes. Good defense there by Deanna Wallace.
Another nice spot from Zimmerman. Nice block. Look at that.
Good team effort there by Reagan and Katie. Timeout by the Tigers.
There we go.
Score now after a couple rounds of play. The Falcons have a comfortable 3-point lead here, 20-17 here towards the end of game number 2.
What a block from those two.
Again, thank you to everybody for coming out to tonight's event. We know it's hot outside and the fall is not entirely here yet. You know, we get some mixed signals with the morning chills, but later in the evening, especially going to next week, we're going to be expecting some hot weather to come back here into the Norwalk, Ontario, Wilton area. But nonetheless, thank you to everybody who comes supports. And again, we have some more sponsors here for Western Wisconsin Video Productions. We have Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare, corporate office in Caston. We have Sealand's Carpetland with Tim Sealand. You walk on it, we sell it. Sleepy Hollow, Levon and Michelle Felton, the best selection of vehicles in the area. And Vernon Electric Cooperative, your touchstone cooperative. And it looks like both teams are coming back from the timeouts here. Falcons have possession as they got that last point there, thanks to the efforts of Kaylee Lee and Reagan Mullenkamp on that block.
Did you catch what they were cheering there? They wanted somebody or something.
Good question.
Our super fans are weird sometimes, folks. I don't know. As long as they're being school appropriate, that's all I care about.
You never know at this point what they're going to do.
Nice save by Ruby. It's not going to be enough, though.
Zimmerman races out of bounds. She sees the stairs in front of her, and she makes the smart decision of not flying into the stands.
All smiles from Ruby there. She knew it was her fault, but, you know, what can you do? It hit off her shoulder.
Erickson gets the first hit. And that's
There's a touch
tip.
on there. Yep.
Good spike by
There we go, Katie.
And we got some substitutions here. Libero, Ruby Mullenkamp coming out in exchange for Emily Holmquist. And then Katie Lee comes out in exchange for Hansen, who will be serving this next serve.
Ah, shoot.
High and wide.
The last 3 or 4 points out of 6, I think, have been serving errors from the Falcons.
Clause of being a server, folks. If you don't get it right the first time, it's quick in, quick out.
It's rough. There's a lot of pressure. I should know. I served a lot in the staff student volleyball game last year, and there's a lot of eyes on you. Gonna set it up here. They're going right side again. Oh.
Nice hammer down spike there by number 15, that is Lauren Worrell on the spike.
Yeah, Hunter, they're going right side strong. They need to double block that. Notice the Tigers don't really hit to the outside. Their setter must just be really good at setting right. I've never seen it. I haven't seen a team like this in the 3 years I've been doing this, 4 years now, where a team has really used the right side hitter as their strong side hitter. Very interesting. Unless
there's something they strategize against the Falcons here, because every time she's done that, we've been, weak side lazy on everything that she's been doing. So maybe they're doing that to their advantage.
Well,
they probably see that ahead of time and be like, Tate, whenever you get your chance to spike it over the net, aim towards the back right corner.
Yeah, and I think too. Usually your strongest blockers are blocking on the outside hitter. So the Tigers have a good strategy here if they're using it effectively to hit against the weak side blocker, which is usually the outside hitter. I would also know that. I used to play outside hitter for a little bit in high school, and I was not good at blocking. So,
coming back from Falcons timeout here, the score is 21-20. We have Maddie Harrod serving here. Here she goes. Over the net.
It's all right, Deanna. Yeah, good recovery there, Kunitz. Didn't even need a block there. The net did the work for him.
Substitution here as Emily O'Rourke comes back in for Deanna.
Wow, what a second game, Hunter. This is like carbon copy of the first match. This is crazy. Oh. Again, all smiles from Ruby. Not much you can do there, honestly,
But nonetheless, she had great reaction time. She got under it and was just too low for her to do anything.
Boy, I tell you, that Hansen she is really good. I mean, geez. That good hit from Kinsley. It's going to be a free ball. Got to take advantage here. A little tight. Good hit, yes. That's
Great
what
job
you
by
need.
Reagan there.
Off the weak side. Love that.
Score is now 23-21. Can the Falcons seal game number 2?
Good recovery from Emily Kunitz. Again, setters do not get enough credit for what they do. It's going to be hit tight is what I was going to say. Oh, they were ready for that one. Yep. Hunter, I would expect some setter dumping here because we have such a close game. Let's see what Kunitz does.
Liska gets the serve for the Tigers.
Yep. I'm Tony Romo, folks. I know this game.
Oh, and that's
block.
blocked by Erickson and Hansen. The
Wow.
score is all tied up 23-23.
Coach Waraxa is talking to Callista. She needs to be there in the back row, coming in to get that recovery. Yeah, we're playing scared now. Good block. Good recovery there, Kunitz. Look at that, another setter dump. Another setter dump.
And the lead goes back to the Tigers as they secure game point.
Great spot there. Not much you could do in that situation.
Liska will have a chance here.
Molenkamp twins got to communicate. Here we go. Not over yet. Good spot's going to go over.
Here it comes. Nice save.
Zimmerman was ready. She listened to coach. Too tight for the set.
And that's game number 2.
Oh, shoot.
What a great comeback from the Tigers as they take game 2, 25-23. What a matchup tonight, folks, as both teams secure a win. Let's see what happens in game number 3.
Well, folks, let's go to the coach's corner for a minute. Now that we have the sponsors good to go. Thank you, Ken, for those, and who are sponsors, of course. Adjustments needed on both ends here. Let's see. Stats, I kind of lost track of stats, but I do know the general vibe is that the Falcons will probably be doing some serving adjusting. A lot of the points that came in the a tight second set were missed serves. And it wasn't the Falcons either, Hunter. It was also the Tigers. But the Falcons had a little bit more. I think they had 5 service errors of those 25 points that the Tigers got. And the Falcons have to figure out how to block number 7, Hansen. She is a beast at the net. And here she goes.
And that's in.
Great hit from 7. They got to block her.
Building stamina from game number 2. You can't stop her. Again, like Wade said here, we got to find some team strategy here. Whoever's working the front line's got to work on double teaming her at any given moment.
Serve receive error from Ruby. Don't see that too often from the libero. Takes one pass to get it back in the game here. Good floater. Whoa. Attacking the libero once again. Ruby's still learning the ropes of the libero, so she's got to just make a little bit of adjustment with her platform. There it is again. Recovered this time. Another great hit from the Tigers. Wow.
Hansen is on fire. That
was her again? I couldn't tell if it was Hansen or who's the middle hitter? Number 8. Number 16, she's got a great floater. She knows exactly where to go. She's going straight towards Ruby. Nice. Hunter, the Falcons are beating themselves. Tigers have 4 points, and I think they've scored 1 point off a kill.
Here we go, 5 points in.
There's
And the Falcons will get their first point in game number 3. Score now 5-1 in favor of the Tigers. Can they bounce back? Let's find out.
Tigers have had a good serve receive. Not many serve receive errors so far. Good block from Holmquist. Gonna have to go over. Nice hit. That'll do it.
And that was brought down by Emily Holmquist.
Again, another great set, Hunter, from Kunitz. She actually delayed that set a little bit so Holmquist could fake out the blockers and hit over the top. That was really cool. Aye. Of course there's a net there. It's volleyball.
Gotta love some of the cheers they come up with.
I like making fun of the super fans sometimes, y'all. Good block. Yep.
Good block there by that'd be Erickson and Hansen.
Yeah. Would not be shocked if Hansen got an all-conference award. She is already showing some good stuff. Roller. Gonna have to recover here. Here comes Hansen. Oh, that's 15. Too much air behind that ball, Hunter.
Lauren Worrell got high and wide with that one. Didn't get her hand on top of the ball. And here we go. Ruby gets the serve.
Good serve.
Let's go get first hit, and we'll get set. Here comes
Sails
Erickson,
out.
and that'll be out.
Let them beat themselves. That's what you got to do. You get in their heads. That server when she was coming at Ruby. It's the same idea. Nice floater right to the back corner. Tigers are ready for it, though. Takes the setter out. That's a tight one. Still in. What a great volley, Hunter. Oh, nice hit. It's out. Bonnie's calling it out. Oh, Hillsboro coach is upset with that call. He did not like that. I don't know. We couldn't see it. There's no way we could. The bench was in front, so that was all Bonnie. Come on, Katie. There you go. Good spot there, Katie.
Great location by Katie Lee.
We're back in this, folks.
There's a spark left in the Falcons.
Again, in the game of volleyball, let them beat themselves. Get in their heads, just like that.
And from being down 5-1, the Falcons are back and tying it all up 7-7 here in game number 3.
Would not be shocked if Coach Sullivan called a timeout after this serve. That might have been out. Hillsboro had to go for it. Good back row attack. Off the net. Nice recovery. There we go. Just barely out. Whew, Reagan got a lucky out. Hillsboro coach asking for clarification on that one. I don't know if the down ref can really say anything about that. Oh.
Smart idea by Ruby as she was trying to aim for the front of the net because, you know, most of these players are preparing for the ball to be served to the backcourt.
Away we go again. I don't know, Hunter. That might have been out. When in doubt, you got to go for it, though.
Yep. It's up to the player in that moment in time to make that call.
Oof. It was technically a double hit. I don't know if I'd call that as a rough, though. Didn't matter. The Tigers got the point anyways.
So you'd call that a double hit even if it bounces off her chin like that?
Obviously, he didn't call it, so maybe I'm missing something here. I got to ask my mom about that one. But it hit off her chin and hit on her arm, so it's 2 hits. That's tight. Yep. Ruby did everything she could on that one. Just got to get lower to the ground, I guess. It's a 3-0 swing to the Tigers.
And it'll be a timeout for the Tigers here, as the score is now 11-8 in favor of the Tigers.
Tigers called a timeout?
Tigers called a timeout.
Interesting. Well, I don't know why the Tigers called a timeout, but maybe they're strategizing to see if they can get some serve receive. If I had to guess, the coach is probably telling the servers where to hit. And right now, that weak point seems to be in the middle. Coach Warax is probably telling the girls to take a chill pill. Honestly, it's 3-0 because it was 8-8 not too long ago. Anything can come back. Let's see if Coach Sullivan iced his own server. Good setter dump. Almost a lift. Good block. Oh, it was still playable, though. Caught Zimmerman sleeping. Oof, I don't know, Hunter.
Kunitz will set it up to Zimmerman again.
That's out.
And It looks like she didn't touch the ball on that one.
Yeah, no touch. tight set.
Interesting attack there by number 3, Michelle Ora.
That might have been on the setter. I don't know who's the setter, but oh, okay, they're just cheering for somebody coming in. Oh, it's number 7 coming back in. Oh, geez. All right. But anyways, that set was too low, and that's probably why that happened. Oh, 7 is setting. Interesting. Nice spot. That's what you do with a setter dump. Yep. Hunter, you're not falling asleep, are you? I haven't heard much from you.
Oh, I'm just really hot and focusing on making sure the camera follows the ball.
He's doing 2 jobs at once tonight, folks. I'm glad he's here because otherwise I'd be doing 3 jobs. Good hit from 15. Wow. Beat themselves on that one. I get what the setter was trying to do there. Sometimes you do that low set to get a quick attack. The middle attacker was not ready for that one.
Interesting position, though, as you know, Hansen's been focusing a lot on setting the ball. She just isn't in the right position to really make any action moves for her team.
And Hora had to really reach for that one. And she's coming out of the game. Well, I hope you're staying cool wherever it is. It is on, it's like, what, 50, 60 degrees outside, but it is literally like 90 degrees in here.
Is it really that cold outside?
Yeah, I think so.
Good Lord.
It's supposed to be the high on Saturday. It's not supposed to reach 60. Caught him sleeping there.
And
that's the libero's job.
That was a great attack by Carmen Erickson, who saw that open space in the backcourt there.
What's we're actually looking for something from the down judge. I don't know what he's talking about there.
Here comes Worrell. Wallace will get that first ball by Kunis, and Lee will save it. Set in by Hansen. Erickson one more time, and it is out. But it looks like the officials say that she made contact.
Yeah. I think Ruby touched it. Yeah.
And that point will be given to the Tigers.
Kunitz is asking for clarification. I think she's the honorary captain, so that would make sense. But no, I think Ruby touched that. She certainly looked guilty after that one, Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
That's in. Good call. Good spot.
Tigers take a lead again, and the score is now 16-12 here in matchup number 3. And there'll be timeout by Coach Waraksha, the Falcons. Bringing the girls in, raise their spirits a little bit, and try to get them get the rally going for the remainder of this game.
Well, as we take a second here, let's take a look at the coach's corner once again and see if we can get in the minds of Coach Sullivan and Coach Waraksha. So right now, Hunter, I think that the Falcons are kind of beating themselves. Would you agree with that? Just making some interesting errors and stuff, and Hillsboro's just taking advantage of that.
I think it's all in the positioning of their defense because they're really forward heavy. You're not really seeing anybody hang out in the safety position in the back, you know, because as you can see, they have some power hitters on the Tiger side. They got Erickson, they got Hansen, and they also have Worrell, who've all made huge moves to keep the lead for the Tigers here.
Yep.
And so I think what they're trying to do is try to keep it front heavy so that way they can prepare for some double team action, which in this case hasn't really aided them in so much.
Yeah, the Falcons have to get their backcourt together. And when I was in high school and we played volleyball on the team, what we would often do is we wouldn't even use the ball. We would just go and we would go through the motions. So if somebody was up blocking, the people in the back would move up to cover those spots. That's what the Falcons have to do here a little bit. They have to cover it.
Whoa, high and wide of that one. Gravity took it way out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Falcons here, giving Zimmerman her first attempt at serving.
And that's why they call it a floater. Not actually, but. Wow, nice serve. Look at that. No, volleyball fact of the night, it's a floater serve because it just floats over the net and usually lands right behind the 10-foot line. That might have been out, but they went for it. And she's over the net.
Could be a net violation here.
Coach Waraxa is fired up, folks.
And that's Hansen looking at the official, wondering how close she actually was. From my end, I didn't see any net movement, but.
Well, he might have called that her foot was over the line. I didn't see it. I didn't watch closely. That's why I'm not a down ref.
Here comes Reagan.
That's
There's
a touch.
tip.
Yep. Off the block.
And the tied score and the tying point there made by Reagan Mollenkamp. Scores are all around 16-16.
It's a 4-0 run for the Falcons. We're back at zeros, technically. God, this is why I love the game of volleyball. It's just anyone's game. And a serving error like that can really just ice it. I'm sure that's the case in basketball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hunter's the basketball expert. We'll hear a lot from him coming in November and December. Yeah, Falcons are beating themselves again. They got back in the mix and two straight errors. Coach Sullivan probably going to tell her to go to the same spot. It's short. And they must have called to go in front of the 10-foot line. Interesting. Or it was just a lucky bounce.
Timeout by the Falcons. As the Tigers take their lead back, the score is now 19-16.
You can see Zimmerman was not happy with that timeout.
Yep, I think that last one was, between Kunitz and Wallace, I think they died for it a little too soon, not realizing that there could still be some action plays made as the ball flew over, or skimmed over. That's the word, skimmed.
Skimmed, yep. And again, the Falcons are beating themselves. They got back into it, and they are up 16-16, and 3 straight errors for them. Means 3 points for the Tigers that they don't even have to really fight for. Our fan section, super fan section, trying to get us back into the game here. That'll work. Gonna be a free ball. Got to take advantage. Good play by Wallace. Off the block.
There's protection there by Lee and Kunitz, but the ball ricocheted off of one of their hands going out of bounds.
Got to give Deanna credit there. She could not attack from the back row, so she had to just set it over. It's a good tip, but we need some hits.
Here comes set by Kunitz.
Lee, good hit. It's out. There we go.
And a couple of substitutions. Lee coming out, Hansen will come in to serve. No substitutions for the Tigers.
Nice up by Callista. Ooh, lefty.
And that is in.
Good spot, wow. Honestly, Hunter, can't do much about that. That was right in front of the line. You can't be mad at that one. That's just good play.
Now serving for the Tigers, it'll be number 5. We got Harrods here. Ruby gets the first one. Reagan will bump it over. Here comes Hansen. See what she does.
Good block. Nice recovery by the Tigers, too.
Good save by Zimmerman. Kunitz will set it over to Reagan. We'll try to get
the
back
spot
corner.
again.
And that was saved by Worrell.
And that's
and
a lift.
A lift.
Oh, nope. They called double. Yep.
that point will go to the Falcons. Score 18-21, favor of the Tigers.
That might have been both, Hunter, a lift and a double hit.
Either way, violation for the Tigers, point for the Falcons.
How about that spot by, was it Reagan? And the recovery by the Tigers.
Nice
Good
save
save
by Hansen. Harrods will tip it over.
Tight set for Kunitz. That was, you could call that first hit a block. Yep, all good for the Tigers there.
Oh!
Oh, no, that was in. Oh, no. Yeah, down judge is coming over. He's going to say it's in. Bonnie's calling it out. I think he's going to say it's in. Or, well, he could be talking about a net violation. He's going over to Bonnie to be sure.
And they're going to give the point to the Tigers on that one.
I'm not sure about that call, but hey, man, you're a line judge.
I thought the ball was safely in.
Yep. We can't quite see the end line there either, so. Makes all the difference, though.
There's poor contact there by Reagan Mollenkamp, who couldn't get the ball up in the air high enough for Kunitz to save. The score is now 23-18.
Can't get in our own heads. One serve receive.
And this will be match point for the Tigers.
It'll be set point.
The Falcons got to go on I believe, a 7-0 run to keep their team alive here and win this game.
Have to be an 8-0 run, actually. They have to win by 2.
And it looks like we have Hansen coming out. Must be an injury or bleeding. Not sure.
I think she's the one that recovered that last hit. But somebody dove for the ball. I didn't see who it was. There we go. It's out. She went for it, though. That would have been out. Lucky point for the Falcons there. We'll take that.
Now within 6 points. And it's high.
Boy.
They save it. Here it comes.
And
that's the game. The final score, Tigers 25, the Falcons 19.
All right, we're going to set 4. Falcons won the first one. We have to go to set 5 for the Falcons to win. Hunter's not back from his break, but we are back. That was a quick 3 minutes, so I'll just continue on here. I'm going to put the camera in the middle, so we won't catch everything, but I'm just going to do play-by-play until he gets back. And point goes to the Falcons to start. Folks, I have a clarification from my mom. Thanks for watching the stream, Mom. I appreciate you. So that I had mentioned that there wasn't a double hit. I think it was on Ruby when it hit her chin and hit then she played it. That's not a double hit, according to my mom. She is an official Illinois referee, and she's taken plenty of exams and seen things around the horn. So thank you, Mom. Appreciate you watching the live stream, by the way.
Coach's Corner, brought to you by Wade's mom.
It's actually referee corner, but same difference. Gotta love that. My parents played all throughout, you know, they're I don't know if my mom played in college, not professionally, but that's how my parents met, was a community volleyball league. And so I guess that's why I love the sport so much. Shout out to my parents.
And it looks like Hansen's coming out. Coming in is number 5, Maddie Harrod. Nope, not number 5. Number 4, Stella Dunnick.
Well, we're on a 4-0 run to start, so this is great.
This is interesting. I believe this is Stella's first appearance in any game tonight.
Who are we talking about on the Hillsboro side?
Yep, they took their powerhouse player Hansen out.
That's interesting.
I wonder if she has an injury. We'll have to find out later.
Well, Kinsley didn't have to do much there. She really, oh man. First off, she's tall. Second, she got up and, must have scared the ball because it hit the net. Oof.
There's a good 5-0 run there by the Falcons. Now let's see if they can keep it up here and play some solid defense.
Kunitz had a nice floater just off the side of her palm, I think. Falcons working together. Too tight of a set. O'Rourke was not ready. Good spot. Was that Zimmerman?
I believe that was Holmquist. Holmquist had 2 great location hits tonight as she's aimed for that back right corner. They're kind of imitating what Hillsboro has been doing to the Falcons all night, aiming for their weak side.
Oh, that's still playable. Yep. That was lucky. Yeah, I would agree with that, Hunter. I think Coach Waraxa made some good adjustments going into the fourth set here. He's starting to play to the Tigers' playbook. Too tight of a set. It's not going to go over.
Seems to be some miscommunication down there as who is going to be that last touch.
Well, and Kunitz has to set that higher, and I don't like, dinging the setters too much. My mom was one, so she would know, of course. It's tough, right? But you have to get that set a little bit higher over the net. Unless you're doing a quick hit, and I don't think the Falcons have that quite in their playbook quite yet. Setting right side again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Outside the antenna, though. A good short floater right in front of the 10-foot line. Tight set again for Kunitz. It works, though.
Here comes the set. Lee got that one.
Look at the coverage there. They definitely made some adjustments on that. They're ready for Hillsboro's block. Good play by Reagan. Out.
No touch by the Falcons, and that will be their point.
Floor's too sweaty once again. You think we're sweating up here, man? I don't want to be on the volleyball court right now. Can't drink enough water, honestly. Nice floater. Good hit. Might have been out, honestly, but I don't know. Got to do what you got to do there with Reagan.
I mean, in my mind, if I see a ball coming my direction, my first reaction is wanting to touch it. So I can understand
that. That serve was almost a violation.
And it looks like that's a lift.
Oh. I don't know about that call. Mom, it's your turn again. Tell me from the referee's perspective, what exactly defines a lift? Because that was an interesting call. She'll text me, I'm sure. That's out.
And that point will go back to the Falcons. Substitution here, O'Rourke coming out, incoming Wallace.
Go to the middle this time. Ah, shoot.
Wide open there for number 11, Carmen Erickson.
Well, and Ruby had the right positioning there. She's got to cover the backcourt, but somebody, if you're not blocking, you got to cover that middle area. Back row hit. There you go.
Here comes Erickson again. Tip.
That's it.
Ruby saved it. Kunitz will get a touch on
Good.
that.
Good. I guess that's a hit, not a set or dump.
And now
Lee had a solo block there, and she was a little bit late.
Bonnie Schmidt's taking a trip there.
All smiles from her. Part of the game, am I right, Hunter?
Yeah,
Sure, you've had that happen to you before.
Yeah, that's right.
They don't hate her, at least we think. Wow, nice floater. Yep. Really tight set. Good save by Wallace. Nice spot. Yeah, double hit. Going with the back set again there, Hunter. They're going to the right side. Are the Falcons going to get there if that right side hitter is on point?
Well, I'm not sure if other teams will see that weakness of the team, but
Just a touch late for Zimmerman. She had the right idea. Good spot.
good spot by number 16. That was Harper Sullivan. Interestingly enough, if you look at the rosters of both teams, they got a very upperclassman style matchup here. As the Hillsboro Tigers only have 2 freshmen on their team, and the Falcons, they have no freshmen, but 3 sophomores, and then a bunch of juniors and seniors.
The junior class is going to be what defines this team. There's 6 of them, I believe. Reagan's doing a lot better on the outside. She's getting some hits in. It's going to be out. Interestingly enough, Hunter, I have not seen number 7, Hansen, back on the court. She must have sustained some sort of injury. That's a big blow to the Tigers if that's the case. So she's coming back now and going on the bench. We'll see if she comes back in. Yep. Back row hit from just beyond the 10-foot line. Underneath the ball, couldn't make it over the net. Look at that floater, nice. Free ball, take advantage.
Kunitz will set it up. Holmquist will get the back corner,
and
out. It's just shy of the line.
Yeah, right idea from Kinsley, just not enough. Or too much, maybe. We'll say too much. Good serve receive from Ruby. That'll do it. Starts with a pass, folks. You get that platform right, it's a beauty. Setter loves that, trust me. They're getting better at not having the serve errors tonight, Hunter. The 4th set, I think that's the 2nd one I've seen from the Falcons. Setter dump, nice.
That was a smart decision by Kunitz there, as she found an opening in the middle.
Good trick play. Nice to have that in your back pocket when you need it to just get the serve back even.
That's in.
Yeah, good ace. And a good call by Holly, of course, but it was in. That serve receive caught Hillsboro off guard. Again, Hunter, they're going to the right side, right?
They're all, I mean, in this case, they're going to the left side. I mean, serving from the right.
Right.
Angling towards the left corner. So I think, yeah, that's exactly what the Tigers did. They were serving from the right, all slamming towards the back left. You know,
Okay.
it just seems to be whoever's working the end on the left side in the back there is creeping too far forward that they're forgetting to stay back and play safety.
Right. Did you hear that cheer, by the way? Side note.
No.
They said they need water. The down ref was like, really?
Man, they really
I mean,
that hit me deep.
I mean, I need water too, guys.
Where's our cheer? Where's our chant? And there's an overshot again by Reagan Mollican.
Yeah, Coach Sullivan icing the server. I'm not shocked. That's nothing against Reagan. It's just usually what happens. Awkward set from, I believe that was Kunitz trying to set Reagan in the backcourt. Didn't work. An emergency hit from Kunitz. That was unexpected. Oh, trick play for the Tigers. Didn't matter. Kinsley was there to block it. I tell you, those trick plays, Hunter, they are a thing of beauty when they work. The blockers get up and they're like, where'd they go? What happened?
Incredible timing, too.
Nice hit.
Great spike there. Good motivator by Carmen Erickson.
That's on Ruby. She just had to be a step forward a little bit. She knew it, too. She can recover. She'll be all right. There you go. Told you she'd recover. Good serve receive. Oh, good setter dump. It's going to be a tip, and it's over. That's a lift. Wallace came in for O'Rourke. She's now going to serve. Take advantage here. Off the block. Nice. Good hit from Callista.
And we got a timeout by the Tigers here. At our timeout, the score is Falcons 21, Tigers 14. You have to wonder, though, if they're saving Hansen for game number 5. You know, this could be, I hate to say it, but maybe this is just a throwaway game in order for number 5 to be the ultimate finisher.
Or number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Actually, that might be a good point. I've not seen that strategy much, but it would make sense.
As you know, I mean, if you, not saying anything bad about the Falcons, but we don't really have a player that stands out amongst the rest. You know, you got Kunitz, who's an all-around player who can spike, who can set. It can also save a ball at a wit's notice. You got the Mullicam girls who are very versatile in the backcourt.
Agreed.
But there really isn't anybody who is in charge on the court there. So they can't really save anybody for the remainder of the matchups tonight.
Actually, Hunter, I agree with you, but I'll counter that and say the person that's probably the most impact player isn't playing tonight for the Falcons. Ellie Tiemann. Heard a lot of good things from her, from Coach Waraxa about how she's adjusting at the middle. Now Zimmerman and Holmquist are certainly filling in nicely, but when you have somebody like Ellie that just, you know, takes that game to the next level, makes a difference, of course. But you're right. You're absolutely right there.
Score now 21-15. We're all
Look
serves
at that.
Emily saves it from going out of bounds. Can Ruby get it over? Yes, she can.
That was a heck of a floater serve.
Good protection there by Kunitz and Lee. Will they do it again? Here it comes.
Just over.
Zimmerman, cross court.
Nice, good hit. That's what you need there. Way to step up.
And that was Worrell making contact. Falcons are only 3 points away from taking game number 4.
Nice serve. Free ball, take advantage.
Who will she set it to? Here comes Reagan.
Gotta be tight. Yep.
That's great work there.
Hunter, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think your theory might be right. Coach Sullivan's not calling timeouts. He's not doing anything. He's telling the girls just play it off cool. They must be waiting for a 5th set. That's the only explanation.
I mean, you could say that about any sport as well, like football maybe, basketball absolutely,
oh, yeah,
baseball
basketball,
possibly,
sure.
But you want to save your players for when it truly counts. And we all know that these are two really well-balanced teams in the conference.
They are.
Fighting for that 3rd, 4th place spot, you know?
Yeah, behind Cashton and Waniwak. This is a tough volleyball conference. When Bangor is as far as I know with the standings, Bangor is the last place team. If Bangor is the last place team for volleyball, you know it's a tough conference.
And it's amazing because they had a really good team last year, but they lost a bunch of seniors.
Yeah, our girls beat the Bangor team in the tournament play 2 sets to none. It was pretty impressive. They must be checking the lineup on the Tigers side just to be sure. Did they have a subs, Hunter? I missed it.
They did. The libero was coming back in.
Okay, so they probably did that weird middle hitter switch.
Liska came in for Dunnick.
Yeah, I bet that's what it was. Considering that the libero is in the back right.
Oh, not that. It's Erickson.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I guess they can't bring her back in. Coaches are a little confused as to what's going on here as to why they subbed out.
Coach Waraxa is wondering, too, if there's something that he's missing. No, we're back to it. Libero is out for the time being. Number 11 is looking caught off guard. I don't think she's used to playing in the backcourt, Hunter. She's a tall person, too. She got that one, though.
Kunitz sets it back to Reagan. Here they go.
Nice right side set. That was a thing of beauty, Hunter.
Zimmerman, Kunitz will set it again. Reagan, one more time.
Oh! Great block by the Tigers. Not done yet, folks.
Now there it comes. Erickson coming out. Now Liska coming in.
Yeah.
Coaches were freaking out. It's like, why is she in the backcourt? She's not back. She shouldn't be back there.
I am not sure what happened there, Hunter. The serving or error.
And there we go, folks. It's getting really heated in tonight's matchup. No temperature, pun intended. The score after the 4 games, it's 25-17. Tied up 2 games to 2. We are going to sudden death in game number 5.
It was a good theory, though. I mean, really, you never know. By the way, referee corner real quick. My mom had texted me about the lift, so I will read that out when we get a second here. Little setter dump there. Kunitz right back. That's a way to answer.
Kunitz been doing amazing with that center bump that Wade has been mentioning about.
Anything you can do, I can do better, said Emily Kunitz, I'm sure. All right, back to the referee corner while we have a second. My mom defines it as prolonged contact with the ball. So probably more than one Mississippi. And usually lifts are super obvious, too. I mean, the setter usually, it's like you're throwing the ball up, basically.
Here comes Erickson. Sets it back to Ruby. Reagan will make contact. Ruby hits it back towards Warhol, who for the second time has made contact and the ball flied out of bounds.
Here she
Flew out of
comes.
bounds.
Here she comes, Hunter.
Coming back from game number 4, sitting out game number 4, number 7 Hansen for the Tigers.
That's a double hit. Yep. Oh, they called it a lift. Well, it was one of those two.
Either way, that point will go to the Falcons here. All their power players are sitting in the back.
I was about to note that. It's like we're reading each other's minds. Yeah, number 7 sits in the back to start. She is in the front, though, in terms of the lineup. And she's on the right side.
Liska gets the first serve.
Here we go.
Harrods.
Good save by Callista.
Good
There
save.
we go.
There we go. Tip.
It's a battle at the net tonight. Look at this volley, folks. It's going to come down to Kunitz. Too tight on the set. Oh, there was a touch. He called a touch. I didn't see a touch, Hunter, but we'll take it. Keep going. Keep going. Look at this volley, folks. This is the longest volley of the night. This is where it really comes down.
What a fantastic back and forth between both teams. Incredible.
Great volley.
So
by
many
both sides.
So many great saves by both sides.
Oh. In the words of John Madden, what those girls just did gave me goosebumps. Actually, though, that was really cool.
And that will give the Tigers their first point of game.
Oh, I thought that was going to hit the net. That was a really low back row hit.
I'll be honest, I thought it was over the net, and then I saw her catch and was like, wait, how did that happen?
Yeah,
Too close to call.
We have a great viewpoint, but it's just stuff at the net is really hard to tell what's happening.
Good protection there by Holmquist and O'Rourke.
Yeah, she hit the net.
Point.
Yep.
That'll be a net violation.
Great hit, just arm came down into the net. Can't do that, obviously. Tight set, almost a lift from Kunitz. She saved it, though. Way to not have her feet over the line. We go with 7, cover, oh man. Kunitz was almost there with a pancake. Really close. They gotta dig deep here. They gotta fight for every point, including that.
I'm not sure what happened there. I think it looked like Kunitz was trying to set it up, and
well, let's give credit where credit's due. The libero served that great, right at the 10-foot line, and they were not prepared.
Timeout by the Falcons. Score is 5-4. Okay, the Falcons, it's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, Falcons started out strong, 5-0, and Hillsboro has scored the last 4 points. They're in a tough serve receive right now. Coach Warax is probably just telling the girls to just play the game, just calm down, take a deep breath. We're still ahead by 1 point. Don't make silly errors. All you have to do is get your platform ready to go. Don't overthink it. Coach Williams, of course, cool, or Coach Sullivan. I don't know why I keep saying Williams. Anyways, Coach Sullivan probably cool and collected, saying, do your thing. That's it right there.
Oh,
too much.
Great. They're saying that there was contact, there was touch, but I didn't see any. I didn't see any direction shift on the ball.
Yeah, I didn't see a touch on that either. That was just straight out of bounds. Oh boy.
Can they bring it in?
Nope.
Oh.
That one's on Kunitz a little bit. She just reacted too late. All right. 6 straight points for the Tigers.
Here comes Liska.
Good hit from Holmquist. It's coming over.
Zimmerman, redemption hit.
To the outside. It's out.
And that is out.
All right. Basically back to zeros, Hunter. It's a new ball game.
6-6 here.
Hit the reset button on both sides.
Ruby will serve for the Falcons here. Here she goes.
Falcons
Back
have
to Liska.
Slight advantage because 7 starts in the back court. Over the block, no touch though.
Yep. No touch.
Yeah, that was a tough hit from I think that was Callista. Ooh, tight. Almost a double hit from Ruby. Gotta be careful with those. And they caught her off guard. Yep, good spot. We're right in this still.
Hansen will now serve for the Tigers.
Tigers on an 8-1 roll.
Oof, not the
Off the block.
not the reaction that I was expecting.
Reagan was right there though. Just had to get it underneath it just a little bit.
That'll be timeout by the Falcons. This would be a good time as any to regroup and strategize for how to get back into this game.
Clap back there, Hillsboro Tiger fans. First time they said that tonight. It is awfully quiet on our superfan side, I must say. Quick coach's corner here with the last 30 seconds of the timeout. I'm sure Coach X is, again, just going through the motions. You have to get out of your own head. You win a volleyball game by making the other team make mistakes. And right now the Tigers are taking advantage of that. Oh, Bonnie got out of the way there. That was nice. That's out. Yep.
10-6. Tigers continue to extend their lead here. Falcons got to step it up.
All right, 7's in the back court now, so they have a slight advantage here.
A lot of light touches here on the Falcons side.
It's another error from the Falcons. They're beating themselves. They are beating themselves. It was 5-0 not too long ago, Hunter. You remember those days?
Oh, man.
It was beautiful.
Really miss it.
I really do. Never say never, though.
Here comes another. Let's see what they can do. Kunitz will set it up back to Ruby.
To the back court. Interesting choice. Tight set. Yep.
There we go. Let's see. This is the spark that the Falcons need to ignite some fire on the court.
Well, it's going to start with our very own Deanna Wallace.
Deanna back to serve. Score now 7-11. Tigers are still in the lead by 4. Wallace gets a low serve. Hansen will set it up for Erickson. She'll tip it over. Who's going to get this one? Tip.
Oh, they almost had it up, though.
Great move by Zimmerman.
There we go.
After the last two spike attempts, she really needed this.
Oh, yeah. Good serve. Great idea, just too much to the side.
Aim for the outside, though. I would do the same thing. Make the defense think.
Serve receive error, yep. It's all right, D. Good majority of points won by the Tigers just getting in the Falcons' heads. That's how you do it. Yeah, there you go. Right into the block.
Zimmerman will now serve.
far. Serve good.
Good reaction there by
To
Lista.
the right side.
Ruby is going to hit it back in. Can they send it back over? Zimmerman does.
Tipped. Nice up by Zimmerman. Look at that. Good spot. Good idea.
Here's
Have
the
to get
set.
some hits. We can't keep sending free balls over, Hunter. That's what's killing us right now. I understand with it, we're hitting the panic button, but
Here we are, folks. Match point for the Tigers. Will the Tigers win, or will the Falcons stay alive? And that's it. The Tigers are victorious, 15-9 in game number 5, and they will beat the Falcons 3-2. What a fantastic matchup tonight between two very
competitive
identical,
teams.
competitive, yet statistic-wise teams even.
Absolutely. Yep.
Again, I'd like to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Thank you to all of our fans from the student side and the parent side. Thank you to our scorekeepers, our line judges and officials, our athletic directors, and our principals. And most importantly, I'd like to thank all of you viewers at home for giving Wade and I here something to talk about, someone to talk to, you know. Wade,
Shout out to the parents.
Do you have any last remarks?
No, I think it was a great, well-even match, Hunter. I mean, really, the Falcons beat themselves in the end. Tigers had a great gameplay. Falcons adjusted well, beat them in the 4th set. Just a great matchup between two great middle-of-the-pack volleyball teams. This is going to be an awesome season to watch, Hunter.
Well,
I think this conference is going to be very competitive.
This also isn't their last time that they're going to be seeing each other this season.
No. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens in the next encounter. But until then, thank you to everybody who is watching tonight. And as always, we'll see you in the next home game. Take care, folks.